You scared me.
Hello everyone, and welcome to our review of Happy Death Day, a new horror comedy movie.
Yes.
Great input there. Nice. So as usual, we will start off with the non-spoilers, then the score, and then we'll go into spoilers.
As usual, the whole 2 times it's happened.
Yes. We're good at this.
Professional.
Professional indeed. Anyway, so what did you think of the movie?
Was good.
Was good. Good, we've got another official review. Put that up on the screen now. Official review!
Yeah, it's better than
It's good.
expected.
Yes. I'll be honest, I went into this with strange expectations. I only found out like last minute that it was a horror movie. And of course, because I'm a big bitch baby.
Moo was like, oh, is there nothing else you want to see?
Yeah, I was like, oh, you know, that geostorm looks it's pretty good. What about the Emoji Movie?
Oh, I heard My Little Pony movie's out.
Yeah, we could go and see that if you wanted to. I mean, you know, it's completely up to you, but yeah.
And I said, no, we're seeing this. Stop being a pussy bitch.
Yes, she did. She dragged me in kicking and screaming. Just kidding, I walked like an adult.
With a shit in his pants.
Like an adult baby. Like a man-child.
Yes.
Anyway, yeah, so I went in, and it was a horror movie for like the first...
10 minutes.
No, it was more than that. First 20 minutes. No, it was a horror movie initially, up until about, I want to say, the end of the first act.
This isn't a play.
Look, that's a film term. I've seen a film review. Yeah, and then it just decides to turn into a comedy movie, and I thought that was great. I enjoyed the movie much more after that. I was like, oh yeah.
See, the thing was, it's a teen horror, so all the jump scares and the horror aspects are cringy.
I thought the jump scares were good.
Well, okay, they weren't as cringy as usual teen horrors, but they were like
They were
obvious
a bit cringe.
and expected.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by cringy. So.
And you even knew when they were going to fake out and when they weren't.
Yeah.
More or less, you could kind of sense it coming. But like the acting in this, it wasn't great, was it? It was...
I mean, I didn't have any real problems with it, because it wasn't like Inhumans.
Yeah. It wasn't the benchmark for terrible movies, Inhumans.
Look, here's where we rate it. There's Inhumans, then there's the Irregulars.
Then there's something that's watched.
No, then there's the Irregulars skit, which... Not professional, but it was pretty good.
Yep.
And then there was this. This was a little bit better than non-professionals.
Well...
But...
No, okay, yeah. When I say the acting wasn't good, I mean it was spotty. I mean it was like, it was good in points, and it was good, it was bad in other points. Whereas like the dialogue was kind of clunky and poorly delivered from some people.
I feel like you only think the dialogue was a problem because you hate the cringy American setting it was in.
You sneaky little biatch.
No, because I can watch a movie with like cringy American college girl characters in it, and they're just like, bitch, oh my god. I can watch that, and that's fine. You know what, you're right, it's probably because it was a whole movie of that, really. Yeah. But yeah, it was good in some places, bad in others. There was some twists and turns.
Yes.
What did you think of twists and or turns?
Well, we'll go into it properly in a minute, but the first plot twist, I was like, this doesn't really make any sense. But then they retwisted it.
Twist it back around.
And I was like, oh.
Like a bloody curly whirly.
Yes. But not really.
Although they're surprisingly straight, aren't they? People always say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, so like, kind of did a twist, and if you don't pay attention, you'll be like, huh, oh. And then there's another twist, and you'll be like, but if you actually pay attention, the first twist doesn't make sense. But...
Yeah, you'll notice, like, certain points about why the first twist is... Are we ruining this? We're ruining this. Anyway, never mind. So yeah, it's quite fast-paced, good twists, acting varied, but, you know, overall, I didn't walk out.
It wasn't, like, Oscar-nominated worthy, but it wasn't, like, awful.
Yeah.
There was nothing noticeably bad about it, it just wasn't high professionalism.
Yeah. Okay, shall we go into our ratings then?
Okay.
All right. Would you like to go first?
Okay.
Give it a score out of 5 on the niceometer.
I score it a 4.
A 4 out of 5 nice, which is, of course, as we know,
The same as every other movie.
the same as every other movie. Everything gets a 4. But no, I actually want to disagree with you on this one. Wow, twist.
The true horror.
Well, I think I've given better movies a 3. So I think, yeah, this is about a 3. A 2 would be too harsh. Do you see what I did there? Puns. Anyway.
That was barely a pun. You just said 2 twice. That's not a pun.
Listen, yeah. Comedy. Yeah. So I'm going to give it a 3 because I feel a 4 is too high, but a 2, that would be too mean.
I think you're just biased against the cringy voice.
Well, the cringy voice.
Like the, oh my god.
There was a lot of there, and I feel it does lose points for there, but...
Yeah, I feel like that is what your problem overall
Yeah, but
is.
that's also a big factor of the movie. They're like, what am I supposed to do? Just ignore them?
Well, yeah, because the setting of the movie, it wasn't out of place.
If I don't like the setting, then I'm allowed to take points away from there.
But it wasn't out of place.
It wasn't out of place, no. I'd feel like all the characters made sense.
And also, I feel like it wouldn't have worked if it wasn't in that same setting.
Probably not, but I don't know. A little over the top with that. Oh my god, we're cappers, or whatever it was. What? Even Earth breakfast, Becky. There was a lot of that, and that gets to me. In fact, there was a point somewhere in the first act where I was like, oh, is this going to be another 0? Where they had a lunch meeting and all the Beckys got together. All the Kappas were just there. Like, what do you mean, Earth breakfast? And I was like, this is... it's making me want to leave, but thankfully, then it turned into a comedy movie.
That's why it was a comedy movie, though.
Yeah, no, I know. There were parts where I laughed where it hadn't yet become a comedy movie. Did you notice that?
No, like one.
Specific example not found. Anyway, moving on. We're into spoilers now. What did you think? What do you want to spoil?
Should we go in order or most significant points first?
Most significant.
Okay, well, near the end, the first major twist on the development of the murder case is that there's like a news story being like, oh, and this convicted murderer has escaped the hospital.
Yeah, just playing on the background of the TV. You're just like, oh, well, that's not going to come into it later.
Oh, no, and then it does come into it later and she's like, aha, it's this guy.
It's the murderer is actually the murderer. Who'd have thought? Dun, dun, dun.
But the reason why that was an issue is because when she's deducting who it is, Carter, the guy sidekick kind of person in this, was like, it must be someone who knows it's your birthday, and why would a random murderer know?
Yeah. Also, if he's locked up, how would he get a mask from the local college?
And also, she had a threatening birthday card, so
yeah.
that was pre.
Yeah. So there are little things that just, when that twist is revealed, you're like, hang on a minute.
But the thing is, if you don't pay attention and you're like, it's just a murderer, there's nothing special about it, then you'll be like, aha, it's the murderer.
Yeah, so I kind of knew something was coming.
Yeah, but then...
But that's okay, that's fun.
Yeah, it is fine, because it did catch people off guard. I was just a bit like, this doesn't really make any sense. But...
Yeah, but then the final twist was revealed, and it turned out it was...
The
roommate. I don't know her name. They're all Becky. Everyone's Becky, and I don't even remember the main character's name, to be honest. It's just Becky.
The main character was Tree.
Oh yeah, Tree.
The main
Teresa.
Yeah, the main Kappa bitch was Danielle, and
yeah,
that's all I remember.
I can't remember the roommate's name.
But yeah, she was the murderer.
Yep.
And
I kind of like the reason behind it. It's really stupid, but I think it's good.
I mean, it adds to the comedy and ridiculousness of the movie, but I think, at least be a bit more creative.
Do you want to reveal it?
So she's like, it was you all along, but why? And she's like, 'cause you wouldn't stop sleeping with my man. Well, not her man, but...
Not her man.
But she was like...
The college professor / doctor that she also had a crush on.
Yeah, and Tree was having sex with this man. And the roommate was like, but I want to be having sex with this man. How dare you?
How dare you?
And
Also, you're a stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And she just shouts, "You're a stupid bitch."
Yeah, I was going to mention that, and then she's like, "What, is that it? That's your reason?"
Yeah.
and then the murderer roommate was like, "Also, you're a stupid bitch."
You're a stupid fucking bitch. She just shouts it out right in her face, and I'm like, yeah.
That's not an extra reason. That's just...
Yeah, it's just really petty. Even more petty than the first reason.
Yeah.
But I loved it. I thought that was really good.
And there's like one point where Tree was like, "I know I'm a bad roommate, but come on, really?"
Yeah.
So...
The whole thing, though, it was a bit Scooby-Doo at the end, wasn't it? It was like, aha, just kind of unmasked her. Oh, it's you, person all along introduced at the beginning. Because, like, when she first wakes up and she first has the morning that turns out repeating itself over and over again, everyone you meet, you're like... Because we read what the concept of this was first, she keeps having the same thing over. So that first morning, I'm looking out for people. I'm like, okay, creepy Tim, whose text she's not returning. He's going to be the decoy murderer. He's going to be, a lead suspect or whatever in this. Because he's kind of, a bit creepy. That's why his name's Creepy Tim. You're like, okay, is it the science professor / doctor guy? Getting jealous over,
Because he's married.
Because he's married or whatever.
So,
is it the wife of the college professor doctor guy?
Is it Danielle, the leader of the hose?
Yeah, the leader of the hose.
Because apparently Tree kissed a guy she liked in front of her. So, I mean, that's kind of the same reason as the actual murderer. So that was a viable...
Mm-hmm. And I feel like for that character who was outwardly more ridiculous, I'd accept that more from her.
Yeah.
And, or, even better fake out, is it Carter?
Oh, yeah, because, he was like, "Oh, I'll help you."
Yeah, he seemed too helpful. He was a bit goody-goody, wasn't he?
Yeah. And obviously he forgot the explanation every morning, but she'd be like, "I'll explain later."
Mm-hmm.
And, he kind of, tags along throughout, even though not remembering the fact it's really repeating.
Mm-hmm.
But he was a nice guy.
Yeah, I liked him. Didn't do a date rape.
True. I don't know if you remember my name. You were pretty wasted last night.
Yeah, I like that bit in where she's trying to go through a list of people to him in the cafe of who could potentially murder her, and she's like, "That Uber driver I spat on last week," and he's just looking at her like, "What the fuck?"
That woman I got fired.
Yeah.
And then
and he's like, and then she's like, "What? Nobody's perfect. Don't be judging me, Mister. Take a drunk girl home and take advantage of me."
But he didn't. He's a nice guy.
Turns out he didn't. He's a good Catholic boy.
He was like, "We didn't have sex," and she was like, "Oh, he's a good guy."
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what good guys always turn out to be? Worse than the bad guys. Worst guys.
Not this one.
Yeah.
He turned out alright, really, but...
Just this once in a horror movie. But yeah, anyway, I did like that. I thought that was good. And then, right at the end, there's a bit that we had in real life.
Yeah.
Where,
So,
do you want to explain it?
Yeah, I was like, "Do you want to see Happy Death Day?" And he was like, "What's this?" And I was like, "Well, it's kind of like Groundhog Day." And he was like, "What's Groundhog Day?" So I had to explain the concept of waking up and reliving the same day over and over.
Yeah, because it turns out of the 3 movies that you've seen without me, Groundhog Day is apparently one of them, and I've never seen that.
I've only seen bits of it a long time ago, a few years ago.
Yeah.
Only I feel like it's big enough to know the concept without having to see it. But yeah, anyway, so at the end of the movie, Carter says to Tree, "You know what this situation reminds me of? Groundhog Day."
Yeah.
And she's like, "What's Groundhog Day?"
Yeah.
And
they have that exact same conversation.
yeah, and Moo kind of just looks at me like,
"Listen, you don't get to say that. You've never seen Star Wars."
yeah. But yeah, it kind of became kind of self-aware towards the end when it said that. But
I really like that.
it was a good little outro, because that was at the very end,
Yeah, right after she gets away with murder.
self-defense.
Self-defense. Good old self-defense. Wouldn't get away with that in this country, just saying. But yeah, all in all, very good.
I mean, there's not much else to spoil, because it is exactly what it sounds like, just...
Yeah, it's a good old time at the cinema. It's a bit trashy and stuff, and a lot of the characters are people that you would not want to be around or watch for prolonged periods of time for some reason, but
That's just you.
That's
fine.
just me. I'm judgmental.
I feel like a good point to put in though is Moo mentioned that it kind of dragged on a little bit, like it like stupid enough repeated itself too much.
Yeah, in a movie about repeating the same day over and over again, it did get a little bit repetitive. No, it was just right at the end.
Yeah, but I just want to say that even though you feel like maybe went on too much, each time she did wake up, there was a development.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like she was doing it over and over, not even like making an adjustment to the story.
Yeah, no.
So
the only time she woke up and I was like, oh come on, this is getting a bit much, is right at the very end. She wakes up in his dorm room and he kind of pulls a prank on her that it's actually Monday again. She has to relive it because she didn't solve the case or whatever it was, and he's like, no, just kidding, it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
But you know, obviously because it revealed, oh, it was a joke, I was fine with it.
Yeah, but that's because there were already two twists. Like,
Yeah.
she solved what she thought was the murder with the first twist, the murderer, and killed him in self-defense, kind of. And then she woke up again and it was reliving. She was like, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
And then she, on that same day, she figured out who it really was. So then she was like, finally. And then she wakes up again, and that's when he pulls a prank. So we were like, a third twist.
Yeah.
What is this?
Whoa, this
But-
is too many twists for me.
No, but it's like they were just trying to make excuses for it to keep going, but it turned out that it wasn't.
Yeah. Anyway, we've gone on too long now. Like we criticised this movie for doing.
That you criticized.
Like I almost criticised this movie for doing. But yeah, all in all, very good. Would recommend. Is there anything else you want to add?
No.
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye. Bye.